Kenyans are staring at stricter COVID-19 restrictions should they not respect the mandatory wearing of face masks in confined places, as announced by the Ministry of Health on Monday. The country has seen a steady rise in COVID-19 positivity rate that currently stands at 11.6%. This even as the Africa Center for Disease Control marked Kenya as one of the African countries experiencing the sixth wave of the virus. A section of Kenyans welcomed the regulations, as Grace Wangoi tells us.
Just a day after the Ministry of Health reintroduced the mandatory wearing of face masks in indoor setting, a majority of Kenyans could be seen adorning their face masks in Nairobi's CBD. Health CS Mutahi Kagwe on Monday directed that members of the public in confined places like supermarkets, offices, public service vehicles, PSVs, will be required to wear their face masks to contain the fast-spreading coronavirus.
The mandatory wearing of face masks in open public spaces, where one is not in close proximity with another person, remains optional. However, one is required to wear a mask when in contact with other people in closed confined spaces such as PSVs, aircrafts.
As of Tuesday, the Ministry of Health has announced that 419 people have contracted COVID-19 out of a sample size of 3,610 tested in the last 24 hours, marking a positivity rate of 11.6%. Total confirmed positive cases are now at 330,024. A section of Kenyans have welcomed the idea of face masks, noting that it was time Kenyans started wearing masks to lower the spread of COVID-19, adding they did not wish that the country go back to where it was.
Masuala ya mask mimi naona ni muhimu sana kwa sababu hapo nyuma hiyo corona imetu affect sana kibiashara na hata imefanya watu wakubwa wengine na wadogo kuaga dunia.
On COVID-19 vaccinations that have continued despite the lifting of restrictions by the ministry, Mutahi Kagwe emphasized on Monday that there was need for all Kenyans to present themselves for vaccination. Heeding to the directive, Pauline Mora says she has seen the need to get booster shot to boost her immunity against contracting COVID-19.
Niliona ni vizuri niweze kudungwa sindano ya pili hii mnaita booster kwa sababu ndio niwe ninajiamini na niweze kuwa sasa hata nikitembea najua kwamba sina tatizo yoyote.
Information from the Ministry of Health indicates that a total of 18,608,768 vaccines have been administered across the country, with 16,657,840 of the doses administered to the adult population, that is 18 years and above. A further 1,499,487 doses were administered to those between 15 and 17 years. 40,454 are below 15 years but above 12 years, while 410,987 are booster doses. In the last 24 hours, 13,781 vaccines have been administered, while the total number of people fully vaccinated is 5,603. The abrupt lifting of mandatory wearing of face masks in March left vendors of masks at a precarious position, not knowing where to take the remainder of their stock and not knowing where the next source of income will come from. But for Edwin Kamau, who had moved into a different venture, the future of selling masks seems bright.
Lishaji wa mask, tulikuwa tunauza mask na hiyo kazi ikaisha. Tunashukuru Mungu kwa Mutahi Kagwe amesema tuuze mask. Yes, naona tulikuwa tumeanza hata kufanya biashara zingine. Lakini sasa tuna clear stock, tuwekelee mask.
For now, all that Kenyans can hope for is that the mandatory wearing of face masks in indoor setting will help reduce the spread of COVID-19 in the country, and that eventually things will go back to normal. Reporting for Hope TV News Watch in Nairobi, my name is Grace Wangoi.